How to get what you want from women. 99% of the time, most men will never figure this out. And that's exactly why they keep losing. They spend their lives trying to decode what women want, chasing looks, status, and money, thinking that's the key. But here's the truth. None of that matters if you don't have this one thing. It's not about being the best-looking guy in the room. It's not about flexing your bank account or sculpting the perfect body. It's about control. And no, not control over her. Control over yourself, your presence, your posture, your mindset, the way you walk into a room without asking for permission, and the way you speak without begging for validation. That's what pulls women in. 99% of the yuff or time. Are you ready to learn the truth that 99% of men will never hear? To use your confidence and body language as weapons of attraction? Then keep watching, because this is the difference between being forgotten and being unforgettable. Most guys mess up right from the start because they show up like emotional beggars. When they approach a woman, their energy is weak, like they're silently asking for permission to exist. This kills masculine confidence and wipes out any chance of real attraction. The secret? Shift your posture. Stop asking if you're allowed in. Start acting like you've already been invited. A man who owns his body language, speaks with calm authority, looks her in the eye and makes clear statements creates an irresistible presence of masculinity. A simple, "Let's sit over there," is infinitely more powerful than, "Do you want to sit with me?" That tiny difference is what separates a man who leads from one who pleads. This shift has nothing to do with being rude or arrogant. It's about grounded self-confidence and understanding the psychology of attraction. When a man leads the interaction with clarity, ease, and direction, he creates an emotional space where a woman feels both safe and curious. Neediness and pressure are emotional repellents. It's like walking into a high-end store and the salesperson won't stop following you around. You feel cornered, but if they observe from a distance with posture and speak only at the right moment, you feel drawn in. That's intelligent seduction. And once this becomes second nature, everything starts to flow naturally. A classic mistake men make in self-development is trying to connect with a woman using pure logic, as if she were a computer waiting for rational input. But attraction doesn't respond to logic. It responds to emotion, mystery, and vibe. Want proof? Instead of asking, "Do you like to travel?" say, "I bet you have that one secret getaway, the place no one else knows about." See the difference? One is dull and predictable. The other creates curiosity and tension. Attraction lives in emotion, not explanation. Talking to a woman isn't a debate. It's a dance. That's when masculine confidence becomes an art form. A man who masters his body language and speaks with emotional impact creates a magnetic pull. She can feel something is different, not by what he says, but by how he says it. Bland, predictable conversations are a fast track to boredom. But bold, playful, even slightly challenging remarks ignite her instincts. It's like lighting a spark. Try this. Replace generic questions with suggestive statements. Instead of, "What do you do for work?" say, "You look like you do something creative, but I bet you don't tell just anyone." That's intelligent seduction. Psychology turned into language. And the best part? She'll want to keep talking to you, even if she's not sure why. The biggest difference between a man who attracts and one who gets ignored is how he delivers value. While most guys try to impress, please, or convince, the man who understands attraction psychology does something different. He inspires. He acts in a way that makes her want to earn his attention. How? Through the reward system. Only give back when she invests first. A thoughtful message, a real gesture of interest, a genuine compliment. That fuels attraction, because it shows your attention is rare and valuable, and anything rare becomes priceless. This positions you as a high-value man, a reflection of your discipline, self-worth, and purpose. And here's another powerful move. Make it feel like it was her idea. Yes, it's a subtle game, but highly effective. When she feels like she's choosing you, instead of being manipulated, her emotional investment skyrockets. Want a practical example? Don't say, "Wanna go out Friday?" Say, "I've got something in mind, but it only works with someone who really knows how to have fun." That sparks curiosity and gets her to engage willingly. This creates magnetism, not pressure. You're showing value without trying to prove yourself. That's intelligent seduction. That's high-level behavior in relationships, and it builds real connection. When men chase female approval, they fall into an emotional trap that kills their confidence and drains their masculinity. Trying to negotiate attention is like trying to buy respect to me. The more you beg, the less value you have. True masculine confidence begins when you realize your presence is already a gift. You don't need to beg for validation. Enter the one-chance rule. If she disappears, so do you. No drama, no second text, no emotional chase. That communicates discipline and emotional strength. When you mirror her behavior, you're silently showing you don't tolerate emotional scraps. This mindset is a turning point in male self-development. A man who stops begging and starts thinking like a Stoic understands. Control is in his reaction. And when she feels you're not desperate for her, it activates her natural desire to seek your attention. If she reads your message and doesn't reply, you don't follow up with, "Hey, where'd you go?" You go silent. No resentment, no guilt, just presence. Silence is louder than words. That's maturity. That's self-respect. And that's what real masculine attraction sounds like. Because in the end, women feel it when a man is centered. And when they do, they start to wonder, reflect, and miss you. At the end of the day, it all comes down to one decision. Keep chasing, or become the man who naturally attracts. The key is building a Stoic mindset, where you understand you don't need anyone to feel complete. That changes the whole game. You stop chasing and start choosing. The woman who senses this knows instinctively that she's in front of a rare man, someone who values his time, his energy, and refuses to settle for cheap attention. That is the true power of masculine confidence. Invest in women who show genuine interest, real connection, and respect your value. Everything else is just emotional noise that doesn't deserve your presence. Jessica O.S. often says, "When a man masters these dynamics, he's no longer reactive. He becomes the architect of his emotional reality." The game of attraction isn't about luck, it's about structure. And structure comes from self-mastery, clarity, and discipline. Study the psychology of attraction. Analyze your behavior. Adjust your body language. Practice detachment from what doesn't give back. This isn't just about attracting women. It's about taking control of your life. And if you've made it this far, you're already ahead of 90% of men out there. Now the only thing left is action. What are you going to do with all of this? Keep guessing or start executing. Real change doesn't happen in thought. It happens in behavior. So what's stopping you from showing up with confidence right now? I challenge you to apply 1. These principles. Watch how your dynamic with women starts to shift, and notice how their reactions change the moment you do. If you're tired of following the wrong formula, of waiting for validation, this is your moment. And if you want to keep mastering these dynamics, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a drop of content that will put you at the top. True masculine attraction begins with the decision to become the man you were always meant to be. Are you ready for that transformation?